Just imagine, a mysterious object crosses our solar system at an absurd speed in 2017. When we finally realized it was here, it was already leaving. But here comes the most insane part. This object did something that completely defies the laws of physics. Something so bizarre that Harvard scientists began speculating whether it might be alien technology. This object is called Oumuamua, and today you're going to discover why it might be the most concrete evidence that we are not alone in the universe. Hey everyone, welcome to another video that's going to make you question everything you know about the cosmos. Today we're going to dive deep into the most controversial story in modern astronomy. Oumuamua is not just the first interstellar object we detected, it's a total anomaly that's dividing the global scientific community. Did you know that our solar system receives interstellar visitors constantly? Some scientists estimate that up to 10,000 objects pass through Neptune's orbit every day. Yes, 10,000! But Oumuamua was special. It didn't just come from outside. It did something that no asteroid or comet should be able to do. Let's start from the beginning. On October 19, 2017, the Haleakala Observatory in Hawaii detected something strange. Initially, they thought it was a common comet and gave it the classification C/2017 U1. But as they studied it more, they realized there was no comet tail. They reclassified it as asteroid A/2017 U1. And when they calculated its orbit, they discovered something impressive. It was moving too fast to be in orbit around the Sun. This was the first object to receive a new classification, I for interstellar. Its full name is now 1I/2017 U1 Oumuamua, which means scout or first distant messenger in Hawaiian. Prophetic, don't you think? But the strangeness was just beginning. Oumuamua was between 330 and 3,280 feet long and had a completely bizarre shape, like a cigar or a flattened disc. We know this because its brightness pulsed every 7 hours during its rotation. When it was sideways to us, it reflected more light. But it wasn't a normal rotation. It was tumbling through space like a falling leaf. Now comes the part that made everyone lose their minds. Oumuamua passed by the Sun on September 9, 2017 at an incredible 54 miles per second. So far, so normal. But when it started moving away, something impossible happened. It accelerated. It shouldn't accelerate, folks. The Sun's gravity should be decelerating it. But Oumuamua gained speed inexplicably.
Rob Warwick, credited with the discovery, said the movement could not be explained using normal orbits of asteroids or comets from the solar system. The acceleration was small, only 56 feet per second when it was closest to the Sun, but it was real and completely inexplicable. And here began the most fascinating scientific war of recent years. On one side, we have Harvard professor Avi Loeb, who in 2018 published papers suggesting that Oumuamua could be alien technology. His theory? An artificial solar sail created by an advanced civilization. Think about it. Oumuamua was 10 times brighter than typical comets, suggesting metallic composition. It showed no signs of outgassing like normal comets, and this mysterious acceleration could be explained if it were a thin structure being pushed by solar radiation. On the other side, we have Darryl Seligman, a researcher from Cornell, who in 2020 proposed a more conventional explanation. Oumuamua was a pure hydrogen iceberg that was sublimating invisibly. The hydrogen wouldn't be detectable by our telescopes, explaining why we didn't see outgassing. But in 2021, it was discovered that hydrogen icebergs wouldn't survive long enough in interstellar space. Seligman went back to the drawing board but didn't give up on the hydrogen idea. In 2023, he joined forces with Professor Jennifer Bergner from the University of California with a new revolutionary theory. What if Oumuamua was a dark comet? Experiments showed that water ice under extremely cold conditions, when hit by cosmic radiation, can create trapped hydrogen pockets. When heated by the sun, this hydrogen would be released, causing acceleration without producing a visible tail. But the story gets even more interesting. Recently, we discovered that Oumuamua is not alone. Scientists identified several objects in our own solar system with similar behavior, the so-called dark comets. Objects like 2003 RM, 1998 KY26, and 2005 VL1 show small, inexplicable accelerations. Some of these objects are tiny, only 10 feet in diameter. They look like asteroids, have no notable features, but all exhibit signs of acceleration. And here's the most fascinating part. There's no way 1998 KY26 could be an alien solar sail. We have excellent images of it. This means the mysterious acceleration phenomenon might be more common than we imagined. The Japanese Space Agency's Hayabusa 2 mission plans to visit 1998 KY26 in 2031, which could finally solve this mystery. Since Oumuamua, we've detected interstellar interstellar visitors. Comet Borisov, classified as 2I Borisov, arrived in 2019. But unlike Oumuamua, Borisov behaved exactly as we expected from a normal comet. It had a tail, visible outgassing, familiar composition. We also have objects captured by our solar system over millions of years. Comets like Mach-Holtz 1 and asteroids like Kamoa-Lewa may have interstellar origins but were captured by Jupiter's gravity long ago.
Now, you must be wondering, will we be able to reach Oumuamua to study it up close? The answer is complicated. It's already more than 3.7 billion miles away, moving at 16 miles per second toward the constellation Pegasus. Project Lyra, an initiative for interstellar studies, proposed ambitious missions. One trajectory would take a probe from Earth to Jupiter, then to the Sun to gain gravitational speed, and finally toward Oumuamua. The problem? We would need thermal shields to protect the spacecraft from extreme solar heat. There's a shorter route that doesn't require thermal shielding, but it would still be a mission of almost 20 years, with launch between 2030 and 2033 and arrival in 2048. Marshall Eubanks, one of the mission designers, believes a mission to Oumuamua is inevitable. The future of hunting interstellar objects is about to change drastically. NASA estimates that an interstellar object passes through the inner solar system once a year. The problem is they're small and hard to detect. But the Vera C. Rubin telescope, which will become operational this year, will revolutionize everything. It will be able to detect objects like Oumuamua 3 months before the telescope that discovered it. More importantly, it will create a massive database called the Legacy Survey of Space and Time, cataloging billions of celestial objects. The European Space Agency is even planning a mission called Comet Interceptor that will stay on standby in space, ready to be redirected to any interesting interstellar object that passes by. So what was Oumuamua really? The honest truth is we still don't know. It might have been a dark comet releasing invisible hydrogen. It might have been a rocky fragment with properties we still don't understand. Or, as Avi Loeb insists, it might have been our first tangible evidence of alien technology. What we know for certain is that Oumuamua broke our scientific models. It forced us to rethink what we thought we knew about space objects. And most importantly, it proved that the universe still has much to teach us. The great irony is that unless we make the brave decision to pursue these mysteries, we'll never know the truth. As Marshall Eubanks said, the question isn't whether we should, but when we're going to send a mission to investigate these cosmic visitors. And you, what do you think? Was Oumuamua just a natural object with strange properties? Or did we have our first encounter with alien technology? Leave your craziest theories in the comments. If you were as fascinated as I was with this cosmic mystery, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that will blow your minds. And since we're talking about space mysteries, click on the video right there because it's insane. Until the next cosmic adventure, see you around.